We've seen so many different sides of Solo Sikoa in a relatively short period of time. But I feel like just now is the moment that fans, and I mean within the last 2 weeks, have started to go, ooh, Solo might be my guy.
It's been a long journey, you know, from coming from the silent assassin, you know, from not talking for 2 years. And, you know, I got to be myself 2 weeks ago. When you're going from not talking for 2 years, you're sitting under the learning tree from one of the greats, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. And, you know, I would sit there and I would study, like, how he would, you know, talk and cut the promos. So a lot of people think that I'm just not talking, but I was actually learning over those 2 years. So I knew when it became my time to shine, man, it's like you know, like I've been doing it for years. I didn't talk for 2 years. I didn't know how to talk. Like
2 years, damn, that's a lot.
But then, you know, after WrestleMania,
not being able to talk while everyone's doing a promo, you had to be that silent partner. That's tough, man.
40, you know, they give me all right, now you're gonna cut a promo. I'm nervous, man. But like I knew like all the training and sitting by Roman and Paul Heyman, man, I was like, man, I got this. This is my time to shine.
And if you guys saw, he also did the pew-pew, the moments with Jey Uso, which have been comedy gold throughout the internet this week. Now, that is not all a throwaway. This is a character finally breathing in the WWE. And 5 minutes later, after that unfortunate match in Raw this week, they put him back on a leash. Welcome to the Tea Drop, where the brew is strong and there is lots to talk about. Today is not a match recap for the sake of a match recap. Today is one question with receipts. WWE finally unlocked Solo Sikoa. So why put him back into this quiet persona that you know? For a long stretch, Solo was the silent enforcer. Useful, heavy, strong, easy to point at someone and say, go. What changed is not one joke. It is a stack of choices on weekly television that treat him like a person with timing and not a prop with a spear. WWE is not hiding that stack. They cut an official funny moment package. They mock work, Usos heat, dance spots, the whole bit, the pew-pew, the one-shot warning, bang, and you gotta walk away. It was great. Now, that is a corporate... During the time of setting this up, and all these views from that video with the pew-pew, it's getting so many views. But all these views, all this content, everyone reacting to this positively, this is a corporate product language saying this version is content for them. When the company posts the comedy reel and everyone is enjoying it and everyone's getting 1,000 views to the point that it's getting memed as well, the character is not an accident. It's an inventory. And look at the reaction density on this duck moment that he did on Raw this week alone. The WWE short that they have out there where he says, "Is everybody all right back there?" cleared roughly 750,000 views during the release window of that clip. It's not a niche IWC content moment anymore. This is a main event level type of content, because more than just the wrestling world is watching this clip. It's people outside, the casual viewers. This is important to know, because if you want to know if someone is over right now, this is it right here. Now, fresh off of SummerSlam, their SummerSlam Bloodline win, Solo sits down with Sam Roberts, and we went over that video just a few seconds ago. Where was it? Wasn't it this one? Nope. Yeah, it was this one. Fresh off the SummerSlam Bloodline win that he had, Solo sits down with Sam Roberts and owns the new lane. The official packaging of this whole thing is not subtle. The title itself on all this is Solo Sikoa is loving this version of himself. The full WWE Now interview was sitting at roughly 228,000 views during the release of that video. Secondary coverage of the same conversation frames Solo's own logic. This version of Solo has layers, and it would not have landed the same way earlier in the run. So we are not guessing from Twitter. Talent, official show, and company short form all point to the same direction. The personality is intentional product. It is not a one-off and ad-lib they regret tomorrow morning. Now, before August 10th forced the door shut in all this that people are enjoying, Solo was not standing next to Roman's desk as the silent yes man that you've known for the past couple of years since the post-COVID era, I guess, or early COVID ending era. July 27, 2026, we have Monday Night Raw, right? WWE's official results have LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. They had this whole freaking back and forth right here against the Usos. This is important because you do not build a rogue trio against the Usos and let Solo get the better of Jacob and the Usos on a flagship show. Then act shocked when the crowd wants the Solo to keep running. Rogue Solo was not fan fiction. It was booked result on WWE, and it was loved by many. August 10th, 2026, Monday Night Raw in Virginia. WWE's own headline frame, the Usos steal Solo Sikoa's fate for delivery to Roman Reigns. So the first beat on this is the personality peak. Jey fires the warning shot during this night. And then Solo does that funny duck and he turns to the crowd and says, "Everybody all right? Did anybody get shot?" Then Solo fires his own warning shot. Pew pew. A cage side seats write-up tracks this beat almost frame by frame when you read about it, but it's better to watch it live or watch the clip. But higher-ups, after seeing this, higher-ups are talking up Solo's charismatic goofiness and giving him room to run with it. That is the unlock. On the opening segment, though, on the A show, very good. Now, B2, the official stakes that happen after that, is Solo challenges Jey Uso with one condition. If Jey Uso wins, Solo Sikoa must rejoin the Bloodline. If Solo wins, the Bloodline must let him go his own way, his own path. Maybe continue this comedy gimmick if they let him, or his openness. Then WWE packages the Usos' plan with another blunt title. The Usos take care of Roman Reigns' Solo Sikoa problem. That package was sitting at roughly 764,000 views during the release of the video, and the short freezes the outcome in one line. It has been declined. Jey Uso will deliver Solo Sikoa to Roman Reigns, unfortunately, because Solo Sikoa lost against Jey Uso, which I'm surprised they let that happen. But there must be more to this story that we won't see yet till it happens. So at this point, the story is not Solo lost a random television match. It is personality peak and a freedom or cage stipulation on the same night. And we get the match. And then there was later an assist that same night. And the cage door happens. Because now we get the decisive thing. Jey Uso seals Solo Sikoa's fate with an assist from Jimmy. The WWE highlights was sitting also at a high view, but here's the official details, mining that on the side. Jey challenged Solo, loses, and now Solo gets delivered to World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. He does come out firing in this match, including a Rikishi-style back it up beat that we saw. Family DNA as offense, but not just a nostalgia thing. Now, when Solo looks like he might climb out of the trap, Jey Uso crashes the match, distracts him, Jey hits the spear and the Uso splash to finish, and the result we get is Jey Uso defeats Solo Sikoa. Solo's fate is sealed for delivery to Roman. For secondary post-show color, the clips circulated of Solo reacting to the loss in the internet, and he says, "Damn, I have to go back." Yeah, I believe he posted that on Instagram or Twitter. He's like, "Damn, I have to go back." Now, the win condition for Freedom was on the table, and Jimmy Assist took it off the table. Roman is now going to be getting a fresh delivery of Solo Sikoa and have to walk back. And that's the tea. No grades, no fantasy booking spreadsheet, just the tension the show created on purpose. Now, one thing is that WWE proved that comedy charisma Solo gets real attention online. The official shorts proved it, and an official funny moment playlist has become official now. 7-figure, like seriously, there's a Solo Sikoa is now in Yas City. They're laughing about it. Then there's a funny playlist, I believe, somewhere here. Look at that. Solo Sikoa's funniest moments playlist. 188,000 views since it was released 6 days ago. He's getting over, man. He's not a dark match experiment anymore. He's it. Solo himself greenlit this version of himself on WWE now, and he's loving it. He said he's loving it. It's layered. It was earned over time because he had to play the solo one-person role. I mean, here it is right here.
Solo Sikoa reacts to losing to Jey Uso on Raw last night. Now, in typical Bloodline fashion, following a number of interferences from Jimmy, Jey ended up getting the better of Solo and picked up the massive win in a match with huge stakes. As Solo agreed if he lost, he'd be presented by Jey to the OTC to rejoin the Bloodline. Solo took to his Instagram stories following the show and reacted to his loss, saying, "Damn, I
gotta go back.
Somehow I feel there's a swerve coming and Solo isn't going to go back that easy, but what do you guys think?"
I mean, he may not go back easily. Maybe they're gonna do what they did with Jacob Fatu, that they have to have a match. Maybe that's gonna happen. Who knows? But yeah, maybe he's not gonna go easily, or maybe he's gonna go in another way. But let's continue. July. So the whole Rogue situation is what helped Solo Sikoa get a winning moment for himself and start a momentum. It gave him this confidence, it feels like, to this funny ass man at this point. The Rogue situation helped him more than the MFTs. The fact that he's away from the MFTs has helped him tremendously, and it proves more than enough why it's important. Now, with the whole situation, finally we get a nice moment after all those matches, the comedy bit. But now we have to deal with this whole oxygen removal in the room, when now we have to have Solo being presented back to Roman, and so Solo becomes part of Roman's orbit. Where the oxygen, as you know, when it comes to the Roman situation, always gets managed. All the oxygen has to be given equally. Everyone gets muted, or you get weaponized for somebody else's aura. That's how the Bloodline works. I mean, he can continue. Maybe he, the easiest thing is for him to swerve out, similar to Jacobs, and have demanding a match against Roman. Or given that the Odyssey, there's a big Odyssey moment right now this summer. Maybe he plays a long game as a Trojan horse. Maybe delivery week is humiliation heat farm. He gets humiliated, whatever. Maybe Roman wants the monster back on the chain because the funny cousin is harder to control than a quiet one. All of this can be true. What is already true on tape right now, they showed us the unlock Solo works for people. Then they booked the lock. If WWE's delivery keeps the pew pew brain situation and the crowd check-ins inside the bloodline walls, that is evolution. If he goes mute the second he stands behind Roman again, we're going to get a de-evolution of Solo Sikoa. That is a waste of the only version of Solo people were clipping on purpose. So when Jey fires the warning shot and Solo ducks it like a cartoon with better timing than half of the roster's scripted burns, this is not a throwaway. This is the character arriving. And when Jimmy spears the freedom stipulation in the back, then that is the machine remembering it still needs bodies to the tribal chief's gravity well. WWE unlocked Solo Sikoa August 10th, asked if they have the nerve to leave him unlocked. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think will be next for Solo Sikoa? Is he going to continue doing himself, or we're going to see a locked-in version of himself in the bloodline? Or are we getting a Trojan horse moment? Maybe he follows suit, but then at the last moment when you least expected, boom, Solo Sikoa comes back. We will have to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. And as always, hit the T hit right, hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.